the 8th grade representative, it is my honor to welcome you to the 2019 8th grade recognition here at Helfrich Parkston Academy. Your presence here is greatly appreciated. I kindly ask for those who are able to please stand and remove your hats as we ask Wesley Mills to lead us in the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. You may be seated.
Please welcome the 8th grade choir as they sing the grad song. Over our 3 years here, Dr. Heron has gotten to know each of us, and in return, we've got to know him. If there's one thing that I've learned about him, it is that he is always a sharp-dressed man. Please welcome Dr. Heron as he gives us a few words.
Thank you very much. I don't think I've ever in my entire life been called a well-dressed anything, so I greatly appreciate those very kind words. And I want to say a special good morning and welcome to this 2019 8th grade recognition. We are so glad that each and every one of you chose to be a part of this really big day. You know, throughout life's moments, there are milestones that will always be part of your forever memory. Today, I hope, is one of them. We celebrate the accomplishments and experiences that have occurred during these middle years. And let's be honest, these young men and women who sit before you have changed a whole lot in the 3 years that they've been here in middle school. And today, we memorialize and we remember and we recognize all of those experiences. We recognize them in order to prepare ourselves for the next step of our life's goals, that being high school, where we'll make more memories and we'll have new adventures that will shape and define who we are and who we will become. So parents, grandparents, family members, and friends, we say thank you. Thank you for being today a visible sign to each of the students that today is an important day in the making of their adult self. Enjoy this day. Make some great memories. Take time to reflect upon growing up that has occurred over the last 3 years. And also take time to think about the future. Our Helfrich Park Pumas who sit before us today have amazing potential. Today we say goodbye to middle school, but we say hello to the amazing days that still lie ahead. We're all very excited about your future. Good luck, and thank you very much for making all of our lives here at Helfrich Park a whole lot better. Before I invite Stephanie back to the microphone to lead us through the program, I would like to remind everyone to please make sure you've turned off or silenced your phones. Today is about honoring our students. We don't want any distractions. Thank you very much.
Today, we are 8th graders, but about 3 years ago, we were terrified 6th graders. We didn't know our way around the school, we didn't know any of the teachers, and we didn't know how to work our lockers. Count on Me by Bruno Mars comes to mind when I think of 6th grade year. We were fresh out of elementary school and had no idea how middle school would treat us. Luckily, we had our friends by our side to overcome our first year of middle school. Please welcome Alexandra Garland as she reminds us all of our first steps here at Helfrich Park.
Good morning, everyone. As we walked into Helfrich Park on the first day of 6th grade, we quickly realized that we had gone from being the big dogs as 5th graders to the young newbies. Leaving the security of elementary school and entering the unknown world of middle school was a bit unsettling at first. Many of us couldn't get over the fact that we no longer had to follow behind our teachers like little ducklings to get from point A to point B. From navigating the layout of a new school, to meeting new people, to learning what bus to take home, and adjusting to a new dress code, it all seemed overwhelming at first. But thanks to the teachers' smiling faces and the warm welcomes we received, it didn't take long for us to feel right at home at Helfrich Park. Our patient and caring 6th grade teachers went out of their way to be sure that we were set up to have an unforgettable year. 6th grade was filled with many opportunities and educational field trips that will have a lasting impact on us. We participated in the science fair, went to the movies, collaborated with Fairy Plastics, and much more. But by far the highlight of our year was LBL, Land Between the Legs. Spending quality time with our classmates, teachers, and other volunteers made this trip a memorable experience. It was the perfect way to bring together the theater elementary schools as one united pack of Pumas. I am sure that all of us can remember the activities we participated in at LBL. I won't forget the GPS and compass course. It didn't take me long to get lost, but thank goodness for my friends who have a much better sense of direction than I do. We eventually made it back to the rest of the group. We did manage to teach Collie the choreography to Choo Choo on that beat on the way back. Of course, we remember the hikes, roasting hot dogs, singing songs by the campfire, and square dancing. Although square dancing was a little awkward at first, it wasn't long before we were swinging our partners around and around. 6th grade year was definitely one for the books. I am sure that my peers would agree that we had the gift of teachers who cared about us not only in the classroom, but outside the classroom as well. They understood the importance of connecting with us and forming strong bonds that would carry us through to 7th grade. Not only that, we learned tools to help us think about our future in the workforce or in college, and as decent human beings capable of making a positive difference and succeeding in life. Performer Sasha Ezevedo said it best: to believe in yourself, to follow your dreams, to have goals in life, to drive to succeed, and to surround yourself with the things and the people that make you happy. This is success. Thank you to our families, friends, administrators, and teachers who helped us survive that first year of middle school as we started the process of becoming more independent and discovering a little more about ourselves, others, and the world around us. Those of you with us here today are responsible for helping us find the success we have achieved. For this, we are grateful. Thank you.
As Bon Jovi once said, "Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer." In our second year at the park, we were over our worries about being late or forgetting our locker combination. We had fallen into the flow of things. Hannah Martin will now tell you about our 7th grade year here.
Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "Many people will walk in and out of your life, and only true friends leave footprints in your heart." Good morning, my name is Hannah Martin, and today I'll be talking about our 7th grade experience. In 7th grade, everyone is trying to figure out who their friends are. In 6th grade, we usually are still hanging out with the same people as elementary school. In 7th grade, you are finally getting used to the people from the other schools, and you are starting to make new friends. Some of these friendships will last a lifetime, others will last a week. Although middle school is full of drama that can destroy friendships, it is through these trials that we discover who our friends really are. During this time, we started learning together. The bonds of friendship teach us how to work with others. One major project for all 7th graders is Culture Fair. We worked diligently for months to perfect our projects. Each group was assigned a country, and they cooked food, created outfits, and made a board with facts about a specific country. It was a very fun and rewarding experience. Another thing that we did was go to the zoo. We were placed in groups, and I didn't know one girl. I made an effort to talk with her and walk with her, and now we say hi in the hallways, which we never did before. In 7th grade, it was the first time that you were allowed to join an academic Super Bowl team. Academic Super Bowls challenge teams of students to work together and find the answers to problems. This is just one of the many times that we worked as teams here at Helfrich Park. Helfrich is a school that really values teamwork. In the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, I can recall many times in which I was tasked with working with the team. Sometimes the teams were my best friends, and other times I barely knew who the people were. As I worked with these new people, I made new friendships. In the 7th grade, 2 classes worked with the Evansville Museum to make exhibits from the prehistoric time periods. I remember one of the members was my best friend, but I barely knew who the other 2 people were. Now, after all this time, one of my best friends is the person whom I barely knew. As you can see, 7th grade was an amazing time to start forming long-term bonds with others and learn to work with others toward a goal. These friendships are becoming the foundations of our lives. As Helen Keller once said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much."
As Zayn Malik, a former One Direction band member, once said, "It's time for me to leave this band." We've learned so much this year, and we will always remember the lessons we learned and the friends that we've made. Lydia Jordan will now tell you about our last year here at the park.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Lydia Jordan. Today I'll be sharing some of the memories from our 8th grade year and the opportunities that we had the chance to fulfill. I remember not too long ago walking into school on August 8th. I was a nervous but excited baby. I remember getting my locker number and thinking, how am I supposed to remember this? In fact, the same exact thing happened last year and I never remembered my locker combination. This year was going to be my year. Well, it wasn't. At this point, I don't even know the first number. I just always left my locker unlocked. But I still had freshman year to redeem myself. Aside from my terrible memory, 8th grade was the year where we had to gear up academically, mentally, and emotionally for high school. It was a year that would challenge us in more ways than one. One of my teachers told me that 8th grade was going to be the fastest year of our educational careers yet. I didn't know it then, but I know now that 8th grade goes by in what seems like a second. One of the greatest things that makes Helfrich Park so incredible are the opportunities present. Opportunity is a set of circumstances that makes it possible to do something. Here at Helfrich Park, staff members are always encouraging us to do something outside the school day. Upon discussing the opportunities present through Helfrich Park with my fellow classmates, I want to take a moment to share what each student had an opportunity to join. As I recall these many opportunities, please stand if you participated in one or more and sit back down after your club was called. Academic team. Art club. Chess club. Robotics. Solo and ensemble. Hockey. Guitar club. Choir. EVSC honors band and orchestra. Speech team. Morning announcements. We the People. Cross country. Fall Festival Tug of War. Puma Showcase. Helfrich Park Buddies. Student Council. Volleyball. Archery. Cheer team. Girls basketball. Boys basketball. Boys and girls track. FCA. Jazz band. Puma gym. Spellball. Fall Festival King and Queen. And Cub sports such as football, soccer, tennis, baseball, and lacrosse. Also, if you participated in an event outside of school that was not named, please stand. Also, if you participated in an event outside of now that we have recognized each club individually, if you participated in any of those clubs, please stand. Standing, this speaks volume about the opportunities present for each and every one of them. You may sit down. Last, not only were there opportunities out of school, we were given chances to go on field trips this year. The first field trip to the Fall Festival had us learning outdoors for the day and eating our favorite Fall Festival foods before coming back to school. Then we had an opportunity to join various local businesses that piqued our interest. Whether it was agriculture, business, or physical therapy, there was something for everyone. Before Thanksgiving, we went to the movies to see Fantastic Beasts. After spring break, we ventured to New Harmony, pairing our reading of The Giver to New Harmony Utopian Ways. Yesterday was our last 8th grade field trip, Holiday World. Each of these trips provide memories, laughs, and moments that we will take with us to high school. As I finish up, I want to remind you, be scared about what life throws at you. Remember to take the opportunity as it is given. As Thomas Edison once said, the reason a lot of people do not recognize opportunity is because it usually goes around wearing overalls looking like hard work. The best is yet to come for us if we take the opportunity.
Today we are 8th graders, but we look forward to tomorrow. Next year, we will be freshmen at a new school. As the song Defying Gravity states, I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. This quote tells us that we should always believe in ourselves, even if people are holding us back. Please welcome Tyler Weinzapfel as he tells us about our future.
Good morning, students, teachers, and parents. Middle school principal Amy Cochran said to her students, "High school is not an endpoint, but rather where the final preparations take place for students to work toward the future that they want." To me, high school has always been a way to prepare students for higher levels of education. However, when I was coming up with this speech, I realized that there's actually so much more. High school is preparation for the future in multiple ways. One way is, as I said, to prepare you for college, trade schools, or the workforce. But it also helps strengthen social connections and builds confidence. Any way you look at high school, you will realize it is important. It is important to your success in your later life and your career. To better provide for students of all environments, high school exhibits classes for students that plan to go to college, such as offering high-level class, advanced placement courses, and early college with the ability to learn in a variety of subjects. In addition, for other students, trade or vocational programs may work better. The EVSC offers facilities like the Southern Indiana Career and Technical Center, or NUTEC. As most of you probably know already, Dr. Heron will now be part of a new real-world application Maximizing Potential program, or RAMP, which is set to begin in the fall. Regardless of where we're looking to go, EVSC provides abundant opportunities to prepare us for the future. Social connections are arguably more important than a high level of education to get a job. However, education is also important because most jobs require, at minimum, a high school diploma. Social connections are imperative to success, and in high school, you are asked to interact with others to work on group projects. Many high school students also get part-time jobs or take part in volunteer work, which is another place to connect. Activities, clubs, and even church groups are all examples of places to get connected socially. These skills are important as we get older and begins our lives as adults. Confidence is just as vital as both social connections and education. With confidence comes an overwhelming energy that drives us to take on the world with focus and determination. Teachers build confidence in students by showing enthusiasm toward each and every topic that they are teaching. They also give genuine praise and honest but positive feedback. Not only teachers, but all staff come together to create a positive and safe learning environment that fosters confidence for all students. In conclusion, high school is a superlative resource to shape you for the future. In the EVSC, teacher and staff are committed to your success wherever you may end up. I found a quote that sums up what I think most of us need to hear. Experience is the only school in which no one graduates. Author unknown. The chances we take, the experience we live, and education we gain will serve as our path to the future. Thank you.
This year, the 8th grade students have received numerous awards. Since time cannot permit us to make individual presentations for each of these awards, during our recognition ceremony, ceremony today, some of these presentations were made on Monday during our rehearsal. Dr. Heron will now take a few moments to recognize these students and their accomplishments, and also the recipients of the top awards for this year's class.
Thank you very much, Stephanie, once again. As she mentioned, the 8th grade class is an amazing group of young men and women and have accomplished many great things, and that's just the beginning of what they're going to be able to do in the future. Through their hard work and dedication, these students have proven themselves inside and outside the classroom. And as Stephanie mentioned, Monday they were recognized for many of those accomplishments. We would like to recognize them just one more time, particularly a couple of them. The students that received the Presidential Academic Achievement Award, that's the Silver Awards, yet on Monday. This is given to students who have a cumulative GPA up to 3.49, have good attendance, good citizenship, and have demonstrated sincere effort in their studies. If the recipients of this year's Presidential Academic Achievement Award, Silver Awards, please stand. The Presidential Academic Excellence Award, the Gold Award, is reserved for students who have maintained at least a 3.5 cumulative grade point average throughout all 3 of their middle school years. Will the recipients of the Presidential Academic Excellence Award please stand at this time? This year, we have 12 students who have attained a cumulative middle school GPA of a 4.0. Okay, let me translate that. That means 4.0, all 6th grade, all 7th grade, and all 8th grade. These students will receive a trophy recognizing these outstanding efforts. As I call your name, would you please come forward? I'm going to give you your trophy, and if you just stand here and make a line, I would really appreciate that. Ethan Collier. Alexandra Garland. Taylor Gray. Lydia Jordan. Hannah Martin. Charlie Miller. Preston McDonald. Emma Otis. Gabriel Rayburn. Haley Shoy. Taylor Vogt. Tyler Weinzapfel. I'm not going to let them hide behind the podium. They have worked way too hard for this accomplishment. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for our students. The One Main Financial Group of Evansville sponsors a Outstanding Student Award annually. It is based upon achievement, leadership, and attitude. Students are nominated and selected by the 8th grade teacher team. The recipient's name is engraved on a plaque and is kept in the academic display case. The recipient is honored at a breakfast and received a $100 gift card. This year's One Main Financial Award winner is Haley Shoy. Haley. In honor and remembrance of Judy Ankrum, secretary here at Helfrich Park from 1986 to 2001, who died after a courageous battle with cancer on July 2nd, 2001. The Helfrich Park PTSA began sponsoring an annual award called the Judy Ankrum Memorial Award. Judy Ankrum touched the lives and hearts of everyone at Helfrich Park in a positive way. She provided inspiration to others through her determination and her courage. This award acknowledges students who have exhibited similar qualities while rewarding their efforts and encouraging them to continue making positive choices. This student must be currently enrolled in the 8th grade at Helfrich Park, and they must exhibit the qualities of optimism, courage, persistence, and enthusiasm through adversity to the best individual possible. It is our honor to present the Judy Ankrum Memorial Award to Shaylee Ramirez. That's a great one. Helfrich Park has a long-lasting relationship with the Westside Nut Club. This year, we are proud to have the Westside Nut Club sponsor a prestigious Students of the Year award. This award will be presented to an outstanding boy and an outstanding girl of the 8th grade class. These students' names are engraved on a plaque that will be displayed in the front trophy case. This year, the Students of the Year awards are Hannah Martin and Jonas Barnett. The next award is a very special award. The recipients are the speakers for today's program. We call this the Speakers Award. These selections were made by the 8th grade team. These students have demonstrated academic achievement, leadership abilities, and exceptional speaking abilities. Their names have been engraved on a plaque, which is kept in the academic display case. I want to recognize those speakers for you. Stephanie Ramirez, Hannah Martin, Alexandra Garland, Tyler Weinzacker, thank you very much. Helfrich Park is very proud. This is a new award that we're starting this year. Helfrich Park is very proud to have parents that play a vital role in volunteering in our school. As we recognize so many student successes today, we'd like to recognize two parents who have had a huge impact on our school. And in particularly, if you look over here on this wall, you see a lot of names, particularly around our cross-country and our track teams who have had so much success over the last 5 to 10 years. Greg and Nikki Motes have been volunteering for the past 7 years as their 3 children have progressed from middle school through high school. Our cross-country and track programs have benefited greatly from their motivation, advice, and running technique. To honor their countless hours of service to our school, Helfrich Park will now recognize an outstanding runner each year with an award named in their honor. This student's name is engraved on a plaque that will be kept in the Helfrich Park display case in the front of the school. At this time, we'd first like to recognize Greg and Nikki Moats. Would you please stand to be recognized? They knew nothing about that because we knew that they would throw a fit and not let us do it, so we did it anyway. So therefore, the first recipient of the Greg and Nikki Moats Runner of the Year Award is Zach Traber. Thank you very much.
Mr. Cherry, the man, the myth, the Packers fan. Our assistant principal is a man who helps Dr. Heron keep this school running. As the Packers fight song states, "Hail, hail, the gang's all here to yell for you and keep you going in your winning ways." This represents Mr. Sherry because he is always looking out for us and supporting us each and every day. Maybe not our favorite teams. Mr. Sherry will now introduce this year's class.
Go back up. While we recognize these kids, I'm going to call out their names. They are all very special, all of us. If you would, please hold your applause, your appreciation until the end, so that every one of them can be recognized, heard, so they hear their names. They all deserve that, so please work with me on that. Ready? Anthony Acuff. Elijah Allison. Peyton Baggett. Christopher Basham. Casey Bonham. Kyla Borrego. Maria Brody. John Browerman Jr. Ariana Brown. Jaden Burton. Jonas Burnett. Andrew Byer. Soraya Carson. Adrian Chan. Emily Cifuentes. Ethan Collier. Skyline Coombs. Andrew Carter. And Ryan Green. Kevin Crook. Stella DeLong. Trishelle Dennis. Luke Dorado. Jonah Norman. Ian Dunlap. Ava Elpers. Emma Ewers. Kyler Faye. Page. Dylan Feldman. Caden Fisher Beasley. Kennedy Flake. Alex Flatt. Brianna Floyd. Alexandra Garland. Braxton Gable. Haley Gable. Kyle Goldstein. Wilson Gorman. Taylor Gray. Alec Green. Shaylee Ramirez. Holly Duffy. John Hackney. Jackson Hallam. Theron Heckman. Caleb Hampton. Noah Harbison. Madison Hartman. Cody Houseman. Caitlin Hensley. Alexander Herring. Aiden Hessler. Jaden Higgins. Derek Huffman. Anna Hoffman. Paige Howard. Elijah Jackson. Braxton Jenkins. Hope Jones. Carly Jost. Lydia Jordan. Dino Tasha. Alex Keeney. Caitlin Clonehammer. Cheyenne Klosterman. Daily Cook. Anna Koontz. Kaylee Credemeyer. Gage Lindenweaver. Abigail Lewis. Hannah Lash. Riley Mann. Dylan Martin. Hannah Martin. Olivia Mason. Miles Mays. Preston McDonald. Linus McKinney. Sean McMichael. Alyssa McMurtry. Emily McNeely. Cameron Miller. Charlie Miller. Juliana Miller. Wesley Mills. Josilas Minor. Mark Mitchell II. Emma Meissner. Garrett Moats. Caleb Munsterman. Gavin Munsterman. Mason Murphy. Barbara Murray. Ella Nelson. Nathan Neneker. Noah Neneker. Emma Otis. Connor Owinski. Austin Owsley. Kyron Parkman. Allie Paul. Emma Paul. Allie Payne. Corey Payne. Catherine Payne. Kyler Purdue. Lila Fetcher. Madison Phelps. Raphael Pisty. Jacob Powell. Michael Price. Whitley Price. Gabriel Raber. Stephanie Ramirez. Samantha Red. Carlton Redmond. Cambry Ryder. Shane Rose. Logan Riddle. Connor Ridball. Liberty Risker. Kaylee Roberts. Owen Rogers. Dylan Roman. Cameron Romero. Colin Romero. Ariana Roundtree. Katie Shank. Haley Shoy. Avery Scott. Hunter Scott. Jacob Seaman. Brant Stock. Sincere Brown. Paul Sellers. Elizabeth Sergesgetter. Mallory Civic. Alex Smith. Elijah Sullivan. Timothy Sylvester. Emily Taylor. Noah Townsend. Zach Traylor. Quentin Turpin. Jaden Vaughn. Caitlin Vasquez Harris. Marissa Vincent. Taylor Vogt. Mia Walker. Tyler Weinzapple. Kenzie Wheeler. Mariah Williams. Jaden Weinbrenner. Haley Wright. Alexandra Yates. I greatly appreciate your restraint. Most of us showed. Now you can tear loose for them.
To the future senior class of 2023, your Helfrich Park teachers want you to know that the next 4 years will go just as quickly as the last 3. Don't waste a moment. You will cherish these memories forever. Speaking of memories, as a wise person once said, a picture is worth 1,000 words, but the memories are priceless. Please watch as we share some of our favorite 8th grade memories with you in the slideshow.
So take the Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Helfrich STEM Academy class of 2019.